Hi, I'm Maddy Peavey and I work for Agriculture Victoria on the PIPS for Pear project, and I'm here with Brent Reeve, General Orchard Manager at Redland Fruits. And we're standing here in a block of netted Packham pears. So Brent, tell us a bit about the setup here and why you decided to net these pears.
So we've got a 6 metre structure here with a permanent black netting with 12mm quad. That's to keep out more UV light, so helping keep the pears cleaner, less sunburn, less sun bleach. Also helps with the wind, less wind underneath the netting, which is giving us less limb rub.
Part of this block is under net and then you've got another part that's not netted. Can you tell us what differences you've noticed between the blocks?
Definitely outside the netting, there's a lot more limb rub, a lot more sun bleach and sunburn. Underneath the netting is less russeting as well. There's a little bit more of a problem if we have a lot of rainfall, as we've just had, whereas it takes a little bit longer for the evaporation and to dry out blocks, so it takes an extra day to get back in with machinery. But generally there's a lot more water savings, so we're irrigating outside netting an extra 25% compared to underneath the net.
So what factors did you weigh up when you were deciding on the colour and style of the netting?
Weighed up the variety and whether it was a green variety, so black netting over pears and Granny Smith to try and keep the sun out more. White or grey over coloured varieties to help with more light intensity and improving colour. When we were looking at this netting, we looked at the flat top and decided to go that way because of labour, and we have quite large areas of netting and large blocks, so having labour to be able to put in and out at flowering and after flowering before a hail event is quite risky, so we went with a permanent structure that's less labour intensive.
So what are the main disadvantages you've found with installing the nets?
Main disadvantage probably is pollination. So we have extra pollinators planted within the block under the netting, and we stock more bee numbers around that as well to keep up the yield. The yield is 5 years out of 6 is generally heavier outside net than what it is under net, but the cleanliness and pack outs far make up for that small loss in yield.
And under what circumstances would you consider not installing nets over a crop?
I don't really think I'd not net over crops. The only constraint is financial, obviously, and having enough capital to do it all. So that's potentially the only reason.
Okay, thank you.